Alright, back again. And this is going to be it's going to start with a rant, I think. Because we have to go back to the old factory, as we do time and time again. There is a specific purpose I am on this time. There's a mission here. We're going back down to monolayer, like we do. And then, when I get there, I'm just going to rip this out. This does not work. This will never work. The heat will never, ever, ever get from here to here. This is because the drop-off from the temperature the heat is produced at and the temperature at which it must be consumed is merely 5% of total, and it just gets bled across any line. So this sort of setup I have right here cannot work. I gotta stop these guys before they go anywhere. No, not really a big problem with that, right? So, the setup cannot works. What you need always, the only way this ever works, essentially, is like this. And then you have to take your advanced foundry, which can now be, you gotta go sit right about there. And then your advanced foundry gets some heat pipes, because of course it does, and right there. This is the setup in order to use an advanced foundry with prod. This is how it has to be. And yes, the power numbers are wacky with scaling. Let's see if I can get an illustration out here. The answer is no. Well, yeah, actually I can. Here, come with me. Right there. Really? Thing I wanted most of all, you cannot put in my inventory. Why do you do this to me? Alright, so. There we go. Take a look at you. Here we're looking at you, and you unprodded. You use 1.2 megawatts, you use 5.4 megawatts, Mach 3 is 8, Mach 4 is 10. And the problem comes with productivity modules. So you have right here unprodded, and you can see there's a substantial jump in the consumption of heat and a substantial jump in the required temperature. You must have, oh, that's nice. You must have this coal power plant, specifically this. This is the only thing in the game that will make this temperature of heat, and certainly the only thing you have available to you. So you must have this set up to run the coal power plant. Quick pause. Yeah, just research that. Do it. Whereas with this, you have two setups. You can either have a burner. I even have those, right? Do I still have? Oh, I hope I still have those. Oh, please tell me I didn't run away from all those. Because I'm going to have to put them all back. Where'd they go? Well, I'll make more, alright? Can't hear, I'm a little annoyed at the situation. Burner. Oh, right there. You have burners. And burners can supply the heat. So burners can put out 2.5 megawatts, and this can eat 2.5 megawatts. Or you can get a coal power plant, and it can produce 10 megawatts, and it can do 4 of these. And that feels pretty okay to me. This, because it is 5.4 megawatts, a coal power plant of sufficient tech can only supply 3 of them, right? Now the problem comes when you start using the buildings to their fullest extent, which means you prod them up. This is the ideal form of these buildings. This is what you strive towards, so that you're producing the most and using your materials most efficiently. This is what you want. And here in Mach 1, we have now doubled the heat consumption to 2.64. And right here, it's still being generated pretty much at the same rate as it. If you just hook this together, like I do at several points, this will run a little slower than even 0.75, but it will run pretty well, and everything's okay. But at this level, right now, suddenly the entire heat output of this coal power plant is being consumed right here. So the necessity of this setup becomes clear when you start using the optimal form. You just cannot put more. Well, let's do a couple tests. Because right now here we have one test. I think it's, no, I put my stainless in a box. I put my stainless in a box. Put my monolayer. Just have no monolayer. Monolayer is the entire crisis I'm dealing with right now. Thank you. Give me another beacon. We're going to see what happens when we beacon stack, right? Because I think you can do this. So let's going to do right here and right here. Let's pour in all our hearts and souls. Let's put you up to 5-5. And let's put you up to 4-4, because I think that's legal, right? And 4-5 will not be legal. Let's test. I don't actually know this. Yeah, overload. But 4-4 will be legal? Yes. So right here it's 128, right here it's, so we're spending like 450 megawatts right here in order to drag the heat consumption down to normal level. This is what you have to spend almost half a gigawatt in order to drag the consumption of specifically this one. Maybe we can share this guy and share this guy. So maybe we can catch 2 with this. Maybe if we're really clever, we can catch 4 with this even. You know, in a kind of cluster. I'm going to have to think about that going forward. But by doing this, we're able to counteract the effect of 2 level 1 productivity modules. This is nothing to congratulate ourselves for. This is really, really expensive. At least for me right now. And it's like, yeah, the system's not happy. But anyway, through this, we can hit a point where this is now using only 5 megawatts, just normal, which says that this can power a couple. So maybe this is a design I'm underselling. Like 1 right here and then 2 right here. But the point is that this is really, really expensive. And then on top of that, you have the stress on the coal system. And the result of this, the payoff for all this is just 10% extra prod, right? Like you're spending half a gigawatt, you're burning a whole lot of coal, you have all this setup, and all you get out of it is 10% extra prod, which is, you know, nice, but it's not world changing. And it gets worse as it goes on. Like the same pattern exists for Mach 3 and Mach 4. Unless you're just stacking up these beacons like this, and which becomes more and more viable. It is just a problem. So, worth it at this specific level with this specific choice? No. That's why I'm going to rip this all out and put back to burners. And the reason I'm doing this, and the conclusion I've come to, is not that there is something wrong with the Mach 2 foundries. They are fine. The Mach 3s are fine. The Mach 4s are fine. The Mach 1s are broken. They are broken specifically because their optimal configuration allows them to still be used with very basic heat generation buildings. Whereas in order to use the optimal configuration of higher level buildings, you have to jump through a lot of hoops. So this is the outlier. I think this right here is the problem. I think the solution, if there is a solution that needs to be done here, because we're talking now about something that is particularly good, rather than something that is particularly bad and needs to be changed. The solution would be to increase the heat usage of the Mach 1 so that this specific setup is no longer tenable. And you can easily do that by raising the base heat requirement to 2.5. And if you do that, then this will never work. And if you want to put a prod in, you'll have to put in a coal power plant, and then your entire the entire way you will think about it will be in line with how the Mach 2 will work and the Mach 3 will work. So that is my final answer here. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. This is not worth it for my current level of economic development. I am ripping out everything I had before and putting back, and then putting it all back. So, we go forward. Yes, we go forward. But we go forward only to go back. And hopefully this will be the actual correct solution. If not, well, I go back again. Yes, yes, I go back again, as I did before one day. So this is an utter mess for many, many, many reasons. And will continue to be a mess, as I have picked up things I ought not have picked up. For reasons which are... Look at this mess. Unclean. Alright, and you also need to be de-hopped. Did I get any? No, I've already divested myself of all the bad belt. So this is just going to be a patchwork kind of confusion. Alright, back at it, right? Remember when we had this here and I thought to myself, this could be better. This is something I should work on. And I should not have done that. I should not have risen above my station. I should not have had these thoughts or dreamed these dreams. I was foolish, and I paid a terrible price. In that, I wasted some of my time. And I am fairly disgruntled about what I found. But, whatever. My opinions, as always, are not really driving anyone's decisions anywhere. Which is kind of a lie. When I feel like nagging about something, I tend to get a pretty good response. But I don't think I'm going to nag about this. I think I need more time with it, more direct experience. So like this is what we're doing. Just do the entire thing, right? And then we're going to try to put in one more, but I've put all my discard boxes right there because I am an utter genius. Yeah, truly, the world bows before my intellect. Let's see if we can manage this now. Obviously, these guys gotta go. Can we just build some crap belt just to be in line? Hand building, bad belt. This is what this has brought me to. The world has worn me down to the point where I'm reduced to this state. Pity me. Pity all children of men. Alright, so now it's time to get power in. We need a Mach 1. Sad as it is to say. We need a burner. Which I think we could make exactly one of. That's the number I was looking for. Well, that's nice. 30 a second. So, what are we going to do about all our problems? First, we can just fill this up to the maximum extent. Next, we can give a gift of monolayer. Now, can we pick this up? No. And I guess you just get red at this point. So, can I pick you up now? Yes, but not... Oh my god, the suffering. The suffering. And I have to go and get just stone parts. Is there anything here I can just get rid of on the spot? This and this. I have to pick up that Colosaur too. Why do I have so many Pyroforts? You are not quite ready to go, I see. Really? You're gonna do this to me? Okay. And you're gonna just seriously do this to me, huh? Alright. Then we need a pipe. Alright, Struggle City, population us. But now we have a whole variety of secondary problems we have to deal with down here. Because you may have labored under the illusion that this factory was perfect. And that nothing goes wrong in this factory, and everything is good. No. This factory is haunted by demons. These demons know our names. They know the names of our fathers. They know why they're here, and they hate us. We have to look at tin today. We have to go look at something else. Anyway, let's just start running around madly. And very soon all will become clear. I am on a singular mission to divest myself of that. And then, good to see this is going. There, I'm going to go get rid of this bolt. Singular bolt. Okay. Now we're going to run all the way north. And we are going to get a fail foundry. And then we're going to drag that south. We do those where? Right here. We want precisely one, thank you. Thank you. And then we will set up the monolayer finally. It has room to be sped up just a little bit if I want to, but I don't think it's the bottleneck. It is right now, obviously, because I've been gifting it a world of problems. However, ultimately, it will not be the bottleneck. So, I don't know. My feelings are in flux about what should be happening. And once I manage to form a solid opinion, which I'm happy with myself, I will make an official recommendation, which may or may not be adopted. It doesn't actually matter. This is good. Oh, none of you are prodded up. That was part of the point, right? And with you prodded up, you are still... Why aren't you going? Oh, you need to reach temp. So maybe one of the things I can do here is use my beacon. Use one of the beacons I made. And we'll just do something really light and really friendly. 3 FM1. Yeah, just really friendly. And just knock that power consumption down below the production of this burner. This burner is too good. This might be our core problem. And now all these guys, you should start ticking up. Yeah, this is going to be going at full 3/4 speed in perpetuity. And if I do something like this, it just doesn't work at all, right? Even if I turn it up. No, even turning it up is bad. It's just terrible. Yeah, this doesn't work. And now you're going down. So, yeah, this is how it's got to go. Nice, light, friendly, just a little electricity for a little result. Okay, walk away. And then you walk away. And we do not ever return to the wasteland. We are not ready for advanced foundries. We need a very very specific setup for that, and we do not have it. So, this is working. I noticed that we were running low on this because we were running low on pure sand because not enough iron is being made here. So, for my second trick, I'm going to try to boost pure sand production by dragging over a iron line. Ah, look, rubber's being made again in great quantity. Glad to see it. No, it's up here. The answer is up. We're gonna go fix / make worse, because remember, yesterday was on the make worse side of things. So a few gets through every once in a while, but we want more like a constant stream of iron being used, you know? So what we'll do is like right over here we have iron. And so we'll take this iron and we will bring it over, right? That's how these things work, right? And we'll just go through because we can. Yeah, we'll go through here. And this will get us more or less where we need to be, right? And we will be grinding iron into sticks. And we'll take those sticks and turn them into sand. Take that sand, feed them to sponges, and have pure sand made. And this should be better, yeah? So what we want is just come right here, right? And like you, and you're even double prodded like a good boy. There we go. This is what I like to see. Where's the iron? Where is the iron? Oh. Who is his own worst enemy? That's right. Factorio holds up a mirror. Alright, so an open question is whether this is enough. And if I have to put in another one of these, right? Or, you know, just speed module it. I mean, that works, right? It's a Mach 2 for a reason. And this doesn't use heat, so I can just casually do something like that. Just dumps out a whole bunch of sand all the time. I'm pretty sure this will eventually use this, right? And it won't block. Eventually, right? Yeah, we'll see. Alright, so this it doesn't look like a lot, but it's maximally stacked, so hopefully is what we need. I don't like this line though. Hopefully it'll clear. We have graphs for this, we don't have to wonder. Pure sand. Pure sand. In the last, oh wow, we've been way up. We've peaked at like 2.2. How are we so low right now? Do we have a pure sand maker offline? Like, why aren't we up here at 2.2 all the time? And like this is that sand maker being online, I think. Huh. Something's screwy. Our other big pure sand maker is right here. And you're stopped. Okay. Alright, got it. Got it. Understood. Because we cannot vent biomass? Tell me more. So we have a logistic clog. Alright. I understand this. So this guy just deposited. And it doesn't look like we need carbon dioxide all that much. So That is not our issue. So the issue is simply unload and just get stuff in and get stuff out. Because it's all just falling into a black hole of that biomass power plant. That biomass power plant can consume all of it and more without even blinking. It is the destroyer. So, what we have here is a belt optimization problem. I can stack stuff. In fact, I'm gonna stack stuff. This is one way to approach it, right? And that doesn't have to be here. And then probably only need 2, right? Yeah. Then this doesn't have to be here, and you're going to need a red one. Oh yeah, you're going to need a red one. So like right here, this is what we're going for. I don't think this works, right? This isn't enough room. Now let's turn it on and see what happens, right? Worst thing that happens is I'm a little more embarrassed again. Which happens pretty often. Oh, this guy's fighting me. Alright, so this does not work. This plan, not good plan. And here we're fighting with that, so we just kind of want to go on the other side, right? So it's one of these. There we go. That works. And just pour it on, boys. And I don't think we're even going to need to add more hands, right? Yeah, we will. The stacking is strong. Alright. Devour it. Be the destruction. There you go. Alright, so that's good. And this is being vented at the speed of half of... No. Here. Let's complete the cycle, right? There we go. Alright, good. So this was just a throughput problem, huh? Oh, we finally, here. Speed module, right? Speed module, increase its consumption rate. Its job is to destroy, not to create. Make sure it knows in its heart what it is made to do. There you go. You are the void at the end. All falls in. Nothing emerges. I dub thee the Fenrir factory. Alright, so we just got another delivery. We're being delivered. Ah, I see. This is where the clog was coming from, right? There was probably a line here. And you're just passing through, so good. We're going to end up with a line? Yes, we are in line trying to vent. So we're just going to watch this. Because this is Factorio right here. Alright, you're done, and now you're being emptied. Let's go take a look at Sandland right here. Alright, running again. Good. I mean, just baseline. Good. This is still supplying the entire factory. I still find that funny. And just nowhere near to being all the way... Oh, wait. Here, fill your cargo. Don't do that. This guy right here, we're going to see if this is going to go all the way empty. Maybe it already has. I feel like we're slowing down a little bit. Oh, it's under a beacon. Beacon are you under? Oh, we were speed beaconing it already? Oh. And I can always put a level 2 in here. I think that's even less efficient in this configuration. But for right now, we're going to pretend like this is fine, right? You're almost out. You're almost out. Let's check some graphs after we see this guy go. Right? There we go. And now up here at the one that was causing us problems, we're still only like 3/4 full. All right, sand. Pure, beautiful sand. The greatest sand. The best sand. We were up at like 2.0. So yes, we have done a big good by tripling pure sand, by eliminating a couple bottlenecks. And we should feel good about ourselves, and the world is a wonderful place. This should be inputting from you by priority, I feel. We should use this first, I think, right? Because this is iron tapped from the factory and probably shouldn't be consumed. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's proper. But we'll see if that keeps monolayer going. Over here. We'll go look at some nice... Why aren't you going? What's your problem? Oh, there's a missing piece of belt right there. Fantastic. Okie dokie. We can go handle that. And then there's more problems to solve because somebody put a giant tin void in the world. Who did that? Who was that? That was me. And that revealed still more problems. Up here. So what is going on specifically exactly right here? You are missing that. Great. Alright, so now that is going, and from this point forward we can start judging. Well, I mean, this isn't permanent throughput. Byakuas, we can't keep them all going all at once. But, alright, don't look at it. It's probably fine, right? Oh, we have to get rid of this coal. Oh, we have to deal with this dinosaur. It's probably good we came back over here. Shed. Shed. Anything. Coarse coal. Homeless dinosaur. Coarse coal. Pick you up. Pick you up. And we just leave this as a monument to specifically my foolishness. It's not like overly dramatic like the foolishness of all mankind or the hubris which lurks in the hearts of man. But really it was just a mistake on my part. Alright, so this is about to run out. And this guy is just here to get in line. I am not sure I like that. Pure sand stacks at 2,000? That's nice. Or 200 rather. So this is going to take a while to work itself out. I should just not pay too much attention to this specific bottleneck. It should probably alleviate itself. Alright. Next big problem. All in the goal. Yeah. Lard is completely backed up, so oleochemicals should not be an issue at the moment. Okay, good. I like that. It is up here. Because I didn't even look at the circuits, because I know the circuits are bottlenecked on solder. But up here, we see where solder comes from. We see, where's tin? Where is tin? I know somebody created a giant void of tin, but why is this happening? No graphite. Man, molten tin takes so much graphite. Now, are we doing the most tiniest tin recipe? Won't need tin. No. We probably really do need to implement this, don't we? And we are struggling hard not to do it. Maybe I just have to take a day and do it. Maybe I can get away with not doing it. I have everything I need, except some of it's in bad or awkward situations. It has to be piped around. You need 6 graphite per. Wow. And graphite production, right there, is quite dippy. And normally I would say it's dippy because we are filling up our buffers. But because I know specifically that is not the case, it has to be dippy because we don't have inputs. And I suspect we don't have inputs because I just put a huge stress of coal trying to run double prod on monolayer advanced factories. Another reason why I think it is way premature to do that. The costs are simply like there's a huge cost spike in using a advanced foundry Mark 1 versus a Mark 2. And I think maybe there's a room to reduce the power draw on the Mark II, so it only requires one beacon turned way up to actually perform its purpose. But the other side of it is Mark 1 needs to be brought up, and then it would have a better curve, in my opinion. But anyway, like I was saying, just too much. And this guy's trying to find more. And we are going as hard as we can here. Is coke production up or down? Coke production. It is kind of steady. That's not what I wanted to see. Because I suddenly have need of a lot more coke. Is this a problem? No, the raw coal is reaching the ends of the belts. And so long as that is occurring, there is no problem. Just asking to be sped up. Only this is backing up, and this line right here, oh, it's just starting. I see. So occasionally some people mug this for coal, and that causes problems there. So are we fully utilizing this? It looks like the answer is no. And what we want... Oh, this is such a mess, isn't it? We have coal production that periodically offlines itself. Whereas we could probably be taking that and bringing it over here and then increasing coke production somehow. Like, is this even theoretically possible? I mean, I could probably make it work. Alright? It's just like, it'll be like this. Like, it looks like something I can make work. Maybe I can do that. I don't have oxygen furnace 2 or anything. But the first thing to do is just to get these things working full power. Look at this. It'll stop every once in a while. Alright, so let's go try to manage coal a little bit. And then after that, we have to go north and start working on the north factory. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do today. So this line right here is overexerting itself. And then up here-ish, we should probably try to get it onto this line. This line, which is right there. Can we manage this? Is the real question. Yes, can manage this. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be super duper spaghetti. But spaghetti tastes good. Right? Right there. And that's how you get in. I picked up something. Cannot say what it is. And then we just do a simple right here. And you output priority to the left. Go that way if you can, good sirs. However, if you can't, what a weird box. Don't stress. We have another way for you to find glory. We probably want to balance this right here, because of just what we know is coming. Go that way, go that way. Alright, so that's using what is up here a little more efficiently. Because a lot of these guys were not going. This guy still is not going. And I would prefer it if they were contributing to the overall project, right? So we have some screaming this way every once in a while. It's ending up right here. This is now, you should probably be input priority from this side, right? And this now is a solid belt of coal. And this doesn't need to happen, but I'm not going to touch it for right now. And this is overflow in case we need it. Alright, so that's going to be a little better there. I mean, maybe, right? Are we backed up anywhere else? Any hands not moving, fully extended, reaching out but unable to connect? Like right here, this guy's got a vent on the other side, so he's doing alright. Reaching out, but no one is there. We're actually going to mine through this coal patch before it's all done. Alright, so this is now not full. It is not full because someone has come and stolen from us. They take what is ours. So this is now totally going and can be sped up if necessary. I'm not going to do that quite yet. Question we have, are these guys going 24/7 now? What kind of line do we have? At least two. Let's go take a look at pure sand. Because right now, this is where things get unfortunate. Because I'm not sure how to really do this better. Pure sand is right up here. Great. We still have a line. If we take a look, pure sand. I was actually dipping. Why are you dipping? Over here. Why are you dipping? Doesn't look like anyone's having problems. Don't know. How is monolayer doing? Monolayer. Ah, there we go. And this is no trichlorosilane, I bet. This is everything up and going. This is the promised land. Hopefully we can get that going. But not when we are running out. Delivery has probably just happened. Maybe? It's hard to say. Maybe we are in balance. Maybe I should just stop paying attention to this. Maybe this is poisonous to my soul. Monolayer has hidden promoting properties. Alright, so you're good. You're not backed up at all. We've worked our way through the dividend right there. And are we producing coke at any faster rate? Coke. Did we affect anything? I mean, maybe just a little. So if we want more coke, what happens to the other cocosaur over here at the hydrocarbon stack? Wasn't that also a large source of coke? Yeah. How you guys doing? Looks like you're doing just fine. However, fine is not good enough. And this is cranky along, so it doesn't look like there's anything I can complain about. So... oh, what's this? Oh wait, you have all the input you need. And you have all the output you need. So, yes, there's nothing at all. Might be something to complain about. Oh wait, this is the one that's supposed to feed itself, and this is supposed to be the overflow. And so long as this one isn't going 24/7, it's fine. Alright, so you're gonna grab all this, right? Oh, someone already has. It's taking it, you know, hand wave somewhere. The Coke system is one of the reasons why the central gathering point up north is so very important. So do I just leave this? No, I can't, because we're bottlenecked on graphite. Is there any better way to make graphite? I think specifically the answer is no, right? The only way to make graphite is you burn it out of coke. Yeah. And that is it. That is the whole of it. So, how do I manage this problem? Well, the answer is clear. I get more coke, right? Because we're not producing any more coke. And we're producing just a ton constantly, all the time, more and more. And the best way to do it really is this, right? Only this is not going 24/7 because... alright, you're coming to get in line. No, you just made a delivery. You did the opposite of that. You did the good thing. And now this guy's almost ready. So is there hope? Can't doubt it. Well, let's see. We're just gonna stand here and watch this guy get filled up, and then see if there's another guy underneath him. And that's basically it. That's all I'm here for. Because even if this is currently meeting demand 100%, that is not enough for me, because I need to increase demand, because I need to increase graphite production, or implement the next tin tier, which I can. It is easier to implement tin. It is easier to implement tin. Alright, there was a guy behind it. Yes, it is easier to do next level tin. Just, I am being foolish. I am thinking foolish thoughts. I am getting caught up, and I am not behaving as a proper factory owner should when faced with this sort of challenge. Scaling up is an option, but also you can also tech up. And we're teching hard, so we should do this. Alright, so where we leave it right now is tin dust. So let's see what we have done. Tin mining, tin processing, stage 3. This is what we're doing. All right. Time to make a list. Help me. All right, middle tin pulp. I hate this already. Where do we start? Please tell me where to start. I need tin dust entering the system. I have bioflint, so we have powdered tin. This is getting close, I feel. So tin dust, and Mibic, which we can get from titanium. We'll just drag it over. It makes tin rejects and tin concentrate in a jig concentrator. And how many of these do we think we're going to need? 1 tin dust to tin rejects in 3 seconds. And how much tin dust do we currently make? We are currently making about 4 tin dust a second. And tin proc. And so if we're making 4 tin dust a second, and we want to keep going, we have to process 4 tin dust a second, which means jig concentrator in just a bank, right? Oh, I shouldn't be doing this. Tin proc. We can do this right here. Tin dust, 1 to 1 in 3 seconds. So we need to be jig concentrators in 1 to 1 correspondence. All right. And that makes powdered tin and tin rejects. Tin concentrate and tin rejects. And it doesn't do it all the time. Oh, wow. So jig concentrator times 8. Okay. So good place to start, right? This is going to be a massive reduction in everything going forward. Let's deal with rejects. 1 rejects goes into 1 powdered tin. Powdered tin goes on its own journey. Tin concentrate goes on its own journey, right? Tin concentrate goes to high grade tin concentrate. High grade tin concentrate. High grade tin concentrate. Oh my God, help me. Tin concentrate, tin concentrate. High grade tin concentrate. It's in cube form. In cube form should go into another cube, right? No, you need high grade tin out. So we need high grade tin mix. I look at that and I have nothing but fear. And that comes from tin pulp. There's tin slime. Tin slime. High grade tin concentrate comes in at number 2 for some reason. With oleochemicals, and I have to go get kerosene again. And it produces sulfuric acid. This is bizarre. This is bizarre. Okay. All right, so that joins into path number 2 right here. And that gives us tin pulp stage 2. That goes to stage 3. Stage 3, tin pulp stage 3. That goes to high grade tin mix. High grade tin mix goes to high grade tin. That gives us to molten tin. Hit the goal. We've traced this forward along the rejects line, right? No, the concentrate line. All right, so now we're going to go forward just intellectually, right? And we're going to trace the rejects. We're always going to get a reject. So this is going to be 1-to-1 correspondence yet again. So we're going to need automated screeners times 8. Auto screener times 8. Some of this we'll be able to shop for up north. That's nice. But then we get powdered tin, right? And tailings dust, which we should probably do something with, right? Anyway, powdered tin and a lot of tailings dust actually. I'm not sure we're going to be venting that properly. That's going to be a problem going forward. Anyway, powdered tin now doesn't join in any of these. Powdered tin goes into tin solution. And this looks like the beginning of just one building. So one hydroclassifier times 1. Okay. Okay, so we do that. And we've got tin solution and tin slime. Okay, another split. Great. Let's track tin slime. This makes more tin slime. Tin slime in a thickener. So write down thickener times 1. Tin slime in a thickener gives us tin slime overflow. Wonderful. And tin slime overflow now in a centrifugal pan. Which I don't like seeing because they're very large and weird. I don't like working with them. Gives us tin pulp stage 1. Tin pulp stage 1 does not go into tin pulp stage 2. No, that would be silly. Tin pulp stage 2 comes from concentrate. What are you talking about? Don't be stupid. So tin pulp stage 1. Tin pulp stage 1. Right here. Goes back into tin concentrate. More grease. It outputs lubricant? Are you kidding me? On a grease table. Alright. And that gives us concentrate, and that dumps us back into the concentrate path, which we have not fully worked out, right? Okay. Now. We have to do the other side of it, right? We need tin solution. We got the tin slime out of the way. Now we have to look at the tin solution. Tin solution goes... Oh, I hate you so much. Bottom tin pulp and middle tin pulp. And a scrubber. Hey, at least the building count... the amount of buildings is diverse here. And a scrubber. Bottom tin pulp and middle. Okay, middle tin pulp now. In a hydrocyclone. Hydrocyclone times 1. Then goes into tin slime. And tin slime goes into there. Alright, so it gets dumped into the other processing. Okay, done. Middle tin pulp, simple step. Bottom tin pulp. Where does it go? Bottom tin pulp. Bottom tin pulp. No. Bottom tin pulp. Right into concentrate. Great. With another scrubber. Scrubber times 2. Alright, so that should be everything, right? We have traced the entire path forward, only I don't think I wrote down for buildings for other ones. We're gonna do this all again. So we got our tin dust, and we dump them into 8 jig concentrators here with a whole lot of showiness associated with it. And we get rejects and concentrate. Concentrate takes the happy path. Concentrate comes here in a classifier times 1. Assuming we only need one of these. I'm not sure about that. So everything gets moved to concentrate. Concentrate is handled last. Everything gets reprocessed to this step. And then it goes on to be a mix. And that's times, what's an evap? Evap times 1. And then moving on, it goes to a solid sep. Times 1. And then into molten tin in an arc furnace, which we already have plenty of these. It does this. At the end of this song and dance, it makes 3 times as much tin. And like 9 times as much per graphite. So this is 5 per graphite, and this is like 30 per graphite, so 6 times as much. Alright, so that's the happy path. Now let's look at the unhappy path here with rejects. Rejects go into screeners, and again it's 3 to 1, so we need 8 screeners. It's another big step. Good. And now it goes over to powdered tin. Powdered tin comes here. Oh, wait, high-grade tin concentrate doesn't come here. It goes to tin pulp. We need a flotation cell and then a filter. Oh my god. Alright, just to be clear, I am bitching a lot right now, but I am also having a lot of fun. I like this. This is Factorio right here. This is how it should be. Fighting with heat was frustrating. Fighting with this is fun. It's very important to understand the types of bitching I can deploy. There are nuances here. So we want take tin rejects, and we get powdered tin. I swear powdered tin goes into hydroclassifier, into tin solution, tin slime. Slime right over here goes into slime overflow. Slime overflow goes into tin pulp stage 1. Tin pulp stage 1 doesn't go into stage 2. Don't look at that. That's dumb. I'm just going to flat out say that is dumb, and someone should feel bad about doing that. But not that bad. I don't care that much. Stage 1, which then, right here, gets dumped into tin concentrate, which gets dumped into this line, which we have already gone over. So that does the tin slime part of it. So tin solution now comes over here. Tin solution. This doesn't get a number. It gets an arrow down. Bottom tin pulp. We get middle and bottom tin pulp. Bottom pulp is right over here and just goes directly into tin concentrate, and that again rejoins. And middle goes right here into tin slime, into everything we just talked about. All right, we've got it. So let's talk about space. Practically speaking, we have this much space to work with, and I don't know if that's enough. Yeah, that is really questionable, isn't it? Well, maybe I can move the final casting step somewhere else, like right here. Alright, that's a plan at least, and that'll give me more space. I don't want to move this, because I don't want to deal with all those dinosaurs. So, yeah. Alright, it's time to go shopping. Okay, so let's start. I can already feel this is going to be a longer episode, because this is going to get very fiddly. And it's going to take a lot of concentration. I'm going to have to go slow. So this is going to take up... Why do I have so much Villeroy? Gotta get rid of that. Yeah, you guys... I'm going to need a lot of you. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, this wood doesn't need to be here. The stone might, actually. Says is to say. Just trying to make myself some space to work. Your services will not be needed. Your services might. I don't think I need these. No pumps. None of you. These won't be needed. Alright. Let's head north and see what we can snag off the rack easily. Oh, I should have, oh, I gotta do one more thing before I do this. Here. Before I embark on this magical journey of tin, we gotta goose this guy. We should be ready, right? We should have all the electronic parts we need. Right here, almost. Alright, I'm gonna use them anyway. I'm gonna move them on. Maybe. No, screw it. Never mind. No point. At the end of the episode, maybe. Phyto mining's coming along fast. Alright, so what we need... What do we have here from the good piles? We need one classifier, right? And we've got a good classifier right here, so we might as well use it. We have one good filter that's required of us, so we have one good filter. So we're going to check off filter, and we're going to check off classifier. What else do we have in the good boxes? Don't need any of this. Need one good solid sep. Check that off. No, none of you. Need one good evap. Check that off. Didn't I have this whole thing with flotation cells a little while ago? Shouldn't that be around here? Oh, here we go. Need a hydrocyclone. Hydrocyclone, and check. No good automated screeners on board, which is unfortunate. Oh, there's a thickener? Do I need a thickener? Yes, I do need a thickener. So check you off. Ew. Agit? No, I don't need an agit. Sad as it is to say, I am agitated enough already. Yeah, now it's time to walk the rows like a lonely ghost and see what I can scrape up. Don't need any of you. Don't need any of you. Do not need any of you either. Alright, now we've reached the top. We've reached the farmland, the country, where we can be real, authentic people. You're telling me I don't have a screener being made anywhere? Don't. Wow. It's on a different tab, right? Alright, so no jig concentrators in fashionable color. No screeners in fashionable color. Why are we stopped? No iron. Do not believe you. Oh, you're full. You are clogged. And we are clogged on no solder, I bet. Because no tin, because no graphite, because nothing's good. Don't think about it, don't look at it. But look at monolayer. Look at monolayer. You like looking at monolayer. And we're stopped. Oh, we just arrived. I wonder how long we've been stopped. You can probably see it in the graph, right? Monolayer. So we have periodic seizures still with high production, and then, I mean, if necessary, I can just copy and paste that dinosaur, right? Assuming that I've actually solved the pure sand issue, which appears to be up for debate, actually. Huh. Guess not. Alright, don't look at that either. It's just going to deceive me. Got so much to do today. Alright, what I need is probably a lot of you. So we have to make automated screamers times 10. Automated screamers. Fluid mining drill. I need some stone. I need some this. I need some this. I have to go get some of this. Alright, screener. Gives us 4. Now, needs a whole lot of cores. 2 of you. And then after that, even more iron, right? Alright, screener. That's almost what we need. Now we're out of like simple circuits, or just steel, I guess. Screener. We're gonna go get more simple circuits. Bam. Alright, that is now checked off the list. Now we need jig concentrators. What are you even? What even are you? Need niobium pipe in quantity 300. Burner assembly machines. Stainless. These things are complicated and I do not like them. Alright, and we need a bunch of them, unfortunately. Okay, I guess. I'll do it. This really wasn't the episode I was expecting. I don't think we're going to have any work at all on the North Factory today. Just absolutely not. Then I have to put together this huge IKEA hell set for the next level tin. It's just, there's no way. I'm not going to get to the anything that matters. Maybe I'll go and manage to distribute some windmills or something. I mean, which feels good all on its own. So I need some glass, I need some steel. No problem. It was nice to go shopping up at the mall. Just pick up what I needed, and even good versions of them, pre-made. That is the interaction I'm going for everything, but I'm a little delayed, unfortunately. Jig, conch. I can now make one. Pick up all the iron. Do it. Conch. Alright, that is now 3. Get more iron. That's 4. Oh, are we making small parts? We are. No. Oh no. Oh no, and I explode. And then I explode. I mistook. The complaints for being for more iron directly and not just for being more small parts. So once again, a embarrassing mess all over the floor. It's 5 though. We're up to 5. More you. 6, 7. We're making small parts again already? Thought I put that in the grave. Alright. 5, 6, 7. We need one more. And that just needs steel. Altogether, that could have been a lot more painful. Alright, jig concentrators. Done. Now we need a hydro classifier. Hydro. Cyclone class fire. U. For which we need a brick of intermetallics. Right here. Don't do any of that. Alright. Hydro class. Classy hydro. Okay. Done. Centrifugal pan. Display panel. Wasn't thinking of that. For which we need titanium and iron and steel. Okay. How are we doing on power? Oh, we are almost out. Good, I thought to think. Occasionally, the thinky thoughts keep me safe. Alright, so we need titanium, we need iron, and we need steel. He says naming the wrong object for each and every box. What are we going for? Pan. One of you, please. Now we need a grease table. Do we have a flotation cell? No, we don't. We don't have a flot. No, now we do. Grease. Oh, you can just click it. Nice. Austin has 2 scrubbers. And I'm just assuming I will be able to get out of any bottleneck problems with the small numbers of equipment by deploying speed modules and red buildings. Mark II buildings. And if I'm wrong, I don't want to think about it. It's a scrubber. Not a wet scrubber. Alright, shopping list complete. Probably gonna need a lot more pipes, right? So let's just snag these ahead of time. Might need more belt. Maybe not. Let's go see what we can do though. Right, up here. So we're gonna have to shut off tin entirely while we work, which means we must finish this operation. Oh look, we have a delivery of graphene, I think. I think this is what effect we're seeing here. Unfortunately though, it is too late. So here, let's just let this go. And you guys gotta get picked up. This entire thing doesn't work. That's waste tin. Actually, don't cut it off. This is the last tin they'll be seeing for a long time. This doesn't come here anymore. This won't go here anymore. Yeah, it's time to shut it all down. Here, we'll let it bleed out. Like, this also doesn't go here. Our inventory gets utterly filthy. Alright, I need you to take this and just hold on to it, right? Just keep this for me. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Alright, right there. We have sand castings, we have borax, we have graphene. Everything tin loves. Now, all of you just get erased. We have reached a critical hour. A extremely important part of the factory has been ripped out. And now, you can't tell overtly, but everything is slowly dying. This doesn't go anywhere right now. I respect that. Oh. Alright, so we are still in Problem City. Not to be confused with Flavor Town. These are 2 completely different zip codes. Do not get them confused. Alright, this just has to be rolled back a good long way. And we will endeavor not to disturb it from there. Alright, so right here. Pick that up, and now we have space to work. And what we have to work is first with the jig concentrators. You are bigger than I wanted to see. The way to do it is like this, right? Then 1, 2, 3. I really hope I have enough space. We'll see. You need to do not this, not this. Where is it? There we are. It's only 0.2. That's... Alright, so you put out rejects and concentrate. 2 solids. I guess the way we do that then is to grab all these guys over by 2. All these guys over by 2. And what we do is we bring in, you gotta go down by 1, right? To do this actually really properly, where it is easy to think about things. So remember yourself. Remember to think about things so that you can think about them. And this goes here. And we'll have rejects coming out here along the side. And then we'll have the rejects journey down here. That's, God, it sounds so harsh when I say it like that. The flight of the rejects. And then right here, oh, we did it wrong. We'll have concentrate coming this way. So you get moved down. In fact, you get moved down to right there. Symmetry. Symmetry will encourage that 0.2 to be more like a 0.3, right? Looks good and feels good. I want to look at... Oh, this is slowed down by quite a bit. I don't like that. Monolayer. Monolayer is in a cycle, it looks like. Yeah. It'll probably be... The only question is whether or not this is a sustainable cycle. It's kind of better than it was before, right? Over here at least. I don't know, it's hard to say. I have to go get more Navens next. I really don't want to do that. And the line for pure sand appears to be thinning. Yeah, there's only one guy here. Then after that, it'll start backing up. Alright, don't pay attention to that. It is a lie. It is a lie here to deceive me. Meanwhile, thanks to the power of flipping, we can now do this in what I'm going to try to refer to as proper, right? Alright, so like that. And then we want water on the inside, so you get flipped. And we want water on the inside, so you get flipped. There you go. Alright, so this is aligned correctly. To come up like so. And do this. Oh, this looks nice. I approve of this. Good feng shui. Looks intentional. I really should probably... How much water do we need? Yeah, I should stick a pump jack somewhere. Which I can't right now because I can get rocks. Rocks I got. Right here. So pump jack. Just times 1, sure. It should just go somewhere, like right here in interstitial space. It will pump the water somewhere. Great. Fantastic work. Maximum Factorio. Best factory manager. Right there. Alright. Hook you up somehow. Now, we need... Oh, wait a second. We did this just a little wrong, right? This should be right there, and this should be right there. Right there, right there. This is very much getting into Factorio, but I'll play it. I totally play it. There, right there, right there, right there. I suppose we'll join at the end, because that is again Factorio. Then right here, I will even hook you up right now. There. Water in. Alright, so you have what you need there. Now we have to do the exact same thing right here. And we may... No, it's in the correct spot. Oh, wow, this building's tall. Yeah, keep the pattern. When in doubt, stick to the pattern. Pattern makes it easy to think about. And then, I don't know where that will go. Think of yourself when you think of the pattern. For you and the pattern are the same. Are you putting in a crappy pattern? Or you crappy factory manager? Okay, right there, right there. And we'll find a way to hook these guys together at some point. I don't know how. Alright, so great. We have done... No, we're not even done yet. We're going to need one in, and then we're going to need one out here for rejects. Tin rejects. This is going to be a long episode. It really is. I'm not going to leave before this is done. And that goes to right there. That's tin concentrate. Tin concentrate. Great. And then on the opposite side, the opposing force, as you might call it, we have something out, something in, and again out. This is right? And then right there, there, both of you. Copy this, this there, and then the entire happy family right here is copied and pasted right there. Right? And so this is the last, and this is the last. Okay, good. We have done step one of a lot. Now we have to get in Mibik. Maybe I should hold off on that since I've just used a huge amount of our space budget. I hope I don't have to do something terrible when we get down here. So the other big use of space budget is now automated screener step, right? Why are you getting slower and slower? I don't care. Don't look at it. Tin proc. Oh, excuse me. Tin proc. Right here. Alright, so we've done step one. And now we're going to follow rejects, right? Concentrate should be done last. So now we go all into screeners. And we produce two things. Alright, so screen us. How to do this, right? It's like this, and then we can immediately deal with the consequences of our problems. This doesn't look great, but it doesn't look terrible either. So, rejects come around as secondary products do. Like this, and this is concentrate line right here. And I'm gonna run out of belt. Alright, screen us. You are at least a little smaller. And you have a very simple job. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's just it. No, let's not even do that. Let's do this. Since we have more vertical space than tree. A tree? We have more horizontal space than vertical space. So we do like this again. And we try to save a line or two, you know? Tin rejects. Powdered tin detailing stuff. This is what we're doing. Taking the rejects and you're trying to make something out of them. furthermore, we're kind of going to break convention a little bit. No, we won't. Something like that. Because we need the first of our caravansaries. One more, please. Okay, that will just barely fit. So it looks like tailings come out right there. Yeah, this is a material splitter, isn't it? So we need one more line. Yeah. Because now we have rejects coming in, like so. My dinosaur, figure it out. Figure it out, friend. You are embarrassing the factory. Something like this. So, we have rejects in. Very simple. And like we have this space left. Oh god, I'm going to have to move it. This is not enough space. Absolutely 100% not enough space for all these steps. I'm going to have to do something real dumb. Like, I don't know what extent of this dumbness I'm going to have to do, but it's going to have to be something big. Maybe I have to go get level 2 screeners right here and save that. In fact, I think that's probably just a good preemptive idea, right? Alright. Automated screeners. Color red. How many do I need? Screener. We need some Nextlit plate, right? Now we need everything, right? ASP, we need ASP. Stainless, we got stainless. Red circuits, we got. Engine, we got. Monolayer, we got. Mech parts, we got. Screeners, we got. We need Nextlit plate and stainless. Let's go. Nextlit plate. Stainless. Right here. Again, frying it from there. Straight from their hands. Screen us. Oh yeah, we need ASP. I knew that. I knew that because I said that. Of course I was listening to myself. Don't be foolish. Alright, so we're just preemptively trying to get ahead of a problem now. As sometimes we do. Alright, so now you're going twice as fast and you should be able to handle all the traffic. Moreover, I'm going to do this very controversial decision to put the refuse at the end. Actually, we're going to do just like this. Here, watch. I'm going to do something tricky and non-sustainable. Yeah. So what I need is you, 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 and you. Then you get rejects. And then what I want is tailings dust to come this way. Suppose you don't have to, can't be exactly right there. No, it can. Alright, it's fine. It's actually fine. Tailings dust comes out like this. Tailings dust. Bam and bam. And then you come all the way over to exactly right here, where the same thing happens. And then right over here, and then we're going to put the outpost right there. So copy that. I should power this all on. That's a key part of the entire process, right? Did I hit everything? Looks like the answer is no. So, fantastic work, as always. Knew I could count on me to perform as described. Alright, so there we go. So now you're gonna stop yelling at me. Good. Alright, I'm having trouble with the pause button this episode. I don't think anyone missed anything much. I just looked up tailings. I'm gonna have to review this entire section, because I'm pretty sure I've been... No, I'm at like 90 minutes, and that's about right by clock time, so... it's probably not so bad. Anyway, stop thinking. Powdered tin. Powdered tin then goes into tin solution in a hydroclassifier. Alright, so hydroclass, that's the other one. This one. So we will move you all down to here. So we're not even going to be nice about it. We're trying to conserve space right now. So right here, in you go. Is this right? I do not know. Tin solution. There you go. And we're going to need a lot of stuff. Then we're going to need organic solvent. It should be in the neighborhood, right? I feel like it should be over here. Like there's orgo solvent. Comes this way, and it never really pops up again, does it? Yeah, so we'll probably bring it over from the east. Just straight across like this. That's a fine idea. And then we have two liquid products. Maybe we should do it like this instead. I kind of believe in this more. Alright, stop looking. Alright, so now, Alt? Oh, you can do that. Nice. I should be doing that a lot more. So tin solution. Tin solution then goes into bottom tin pulp. Bottom tin pulp goes into concentrate. Middle tin pulp goes into slime. I should handle this first, right? And then handle the slimes on the next tier. So slimes go down. Hydrocyclone. Hydrosic. 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 On the next tier, like somewhere like this. Tin slimes. Oh wait, you're outputting tin slime, so no, you're at the end of whatever is coming here. And then tin slime. Alt. Nice. Goes into a thickener. So maybe that's in this row, maybe not. We'll think about that in a second. Thicken. Thicken. Oh, it is that. I don't know why I always think that's a flotation cell. Alright, so you need tin slime. You make slime overflow. Alright, don't think about that for a second. His tin solution now has to go into a scrubber. Scrubber? Where you at, scrubber? And you are right here, and you need sand in. Alright, so the first problem I'm encountering is we're going to need sand in. I suppose I could swap these. This takes 4 seconds. This might be a problem. I will swap these. We're doing something very weird here and unadvised. All in the name of saving vertical space. So what we're going to do is this. Oh, no, it's going to be like so. So this guy goes right here now. These two kind of straddle it. There, like that. And we will attempt to make this work. And then sand will come in from like right here, right? Sand. Sand we know how to get. Rate. So it comes in here, and we get two liquids out. One of the liquids comes in here, we need water, we need sand. And then we need three liquids out. Alright, so maybe this is a little too close. So we have liquid 1, which be tailings, liquid 2, and liquid 3. Kind of have to do this. That's the standard. And then this will come from right here. And then this is, oh, that's unfortunate. Because water can come from the other water. I do that. How about I do the right button instead? Now what I really want is this. Only probably right there where it's visible, right? We're not in line with that, which is good. I have to be so careful about that because we have so much traffic coming back and forth. Oh, I gotta remember that. So I guess this will do something like this, right? And this will be the line we use there. All right, so fine. That takes care of everything you need there. Water can come from right over here, and I have just made a wall for myself. Oh no, that's a line that's being used. Ooh, that was the thing I just said I should be careful of. So, I guess what I have to do is this. You do not do this. Water is brought in from the outside, like so. Probably gonna need more water at some point. That's okay. Water is in. Then we do something really funky like this in order to get this stuff over. Again, trying to save vertical space. Well, I just ran straight into my other attempt at being clever, which is nice. So now we have that, that, which leaves only this stuff. Tin slime, which is going to come south. Okay, so now we have to deal with this. Tailings is obviously a problem that exits. And now we have to deal with bottom tin pulp and middle tin pulp. And bottom tin pulp goes into a scrubber. No, bottom tin pulp goes into a scrubber. Wait, what? Bottom tin pulp, bottom tin pulp. Oh, it's the same thing. Bottom tin pulp goes into a scrubber just like this one. So I am without a doubt being foolish here in several different dimensions. I should really get it all lined up before trying to ultra optimize everything. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Just rip up all this. Alright, abort, abort, abort. Because this and this are pretty much the same, right? And you have to do this instead. And this has an out. And the out is probably out in this way. Just don't look at it, it's not real. That's concentrate, and then tailings get hooked. Oh. Which one was it? I think it was probably this one. Just start again. Start again. Alright, so go over it again. Water gets in like so. Good. Then we need to get that up there, right? So this has to come right here. This has to come right here. And the maze of pipes is what sustains us. So this is a mess. And you both need sand, which is the new revelation. So, sand, I guess there's no real point to have these guys at the outside. So let's, once again, back off on what we thought we were doing. And then try to return to logic, you know? Return to consistency. Like that. Alright, this isn't fully wired up. Don't think it is. Alright, so right there, and you guys need sand. Must have sand. And sand can come in. Oh, we don't even have room on this guy to do a bulk inserter. A stack inserter, rather. Not unless I go down further, and I don't wanna. So there. How long does it take? 10 sand in 4 seconds? Rough. Yeah, that is not enough to run that 24/7. And this is probably an issue, right? Anyway, sand comes in like this. We're going to assume this works. Or else we're going to try to find another way to get more sand in. I don't know. It's going to be so hard once it's running, and I know this isn't good enough. Maybe it won't be running 24/7. Let's just live in that hope, right? Alright, so now we have yet more problems right here in that, well, this is now easy. And then this guy is slime. It will be coming south anyway, so don't worry about that. We'll get the organic solvent in somehow. Also, don't worry about that. And then the rejects go in. This comes into here. This splits in half. This half comes over here. And we still have to account for this half, which is middle tin pulp. And middle tin pulp then goes into slime and a hydrocyclone, which is right there. Okay. So now you are going to make slime out of, and you need chromium. That's fine, because that's going to be another caravans area right here. Great, I think. I almost think it's good enough to bring in dinosaurs for, right? And then you output slime. So we'll do it like this. So like that. Then this will be further up. This will be how the slime gets out. Alright, Slime Town. Did we do this well? Should we feel good about this? I'm actually feeling more nervous about this than anything else. Alright, so slime gets out, slime gets enjoined. We have done this entire, this is everything. Yeah, we take care of you. Oh, we have to get concentrate out. We forgot about that. I guess this is just something that we're not happy with ever. Because you have to go up like this and over a super crowded design, which which nobody is happy with. Oh, there's just no room. There's room exactly right there. Alright, to join the concentrate line. Alright, so that gets taken care of. Taken care of, taken care of. All taken care of. All taken care of. Alright. This, I declare, is. Now, Slime Town. To deal with slime, you need water. Understood. You can move up one to save just a little space for now. Unknown if this will be able to be maintained. Water comes from the water rail, of course. It's over here. Can't use it like we should right now because of problems. We always expected to have problems. Yeah, that's just how it is. Alright, so there you go. Water and slime gets in. Then we get tailings. That's the tailings, right? He'll just join into tailings right here. That's fairly tidy. So we're making tailings, great job. And now we're making tin slime overflow, which is this whole thing, right? And now we need to lay down the centrifugal pan, my least favorite pan. Because you are big. And big is expensive. Tin pulp, stage 1. For which we need soda ash regeneration solution, which is literally right up there. Right here. Have it ready to be tapped in, and you produce tailings again. So we gotta do something like this. Tailings just comes up like this, then out, right? I mean, it doesn't look fantastic, but it's technically correct. And then soda ash. Oh, we need the in. That sucks. The in should probably be located right here, right? This is most consistent and convenient. And soda ash will come from over here. This is also consistent and convenient. Right? Right. Okay. So soda ash in, tin slime overflow in, tailings tapping in exactly here. Right there. And then next stage points east, which is what we want. That's tin pulp stage 1, which just goes into concentrate on a grease table with all sorts of byproducts. I do not like this. This will 100% back up at some point. Yeah, so it's like right here for right now. And then we're going to need a caravans. So that's fine. And we make tin concentrate. And that's going to try to... Oh, that's nice. Concentrate will come just up, right? And join right there. Make a lot of it, unfortunately. Oh, it's fortunately / unfortunately. Use filters, concentrate. So that's how that gets out. You don't even need to be governed. Alright, so we're making sort of progress. Pseudo progress. Now what we have to do, you're all taken care of. Liquids, you're not. Filtration media comes in from right here, like we're used to. Tin pulp stage 1 comes in right here, because checking for cross pipes, because I haven't been doing that nearly enough. I'd probably be able to tell as these internal pipes being full of something and they're not. Alright, so lubricant has to get out as waste lubricant. Does lubricant have a fuel value? Of course it does not. this is actually a pretty big problem. Because I'm currently not treating lubricant like it has any waste characteristics whatsoever. And now it does. Waste lubricant exists. The lesson I have to take from this is I have to be super, super consistent about making sure all primary production is appropriately throttled up north in the real factory. Okay. But we also need grease. How close are we to tin? Copper? Very close. Hopefully this won't be... Well, there's a grease line underneath us somewhere. Let's just see if I can just tap into it, right? Oh, it's right there even. Grease line tapped. Alright, so that's good. And that makes concentrate. And that puts an end to this line, right? Now the problem here is we did this incorrectly. Speaking of governing things, this must be balanced, and this must be using this stuff with priority. There we go. Now concentrate comes down. Does this bring us to the end of the slime arc? Because we dealt with... Well, this is where it's split. Tin solution and slime. Solution has been eliminated right here. Slime has been eliminated here, right? Wasn't there like middle and... Alright, middle and bottom. Bottom taken care of there. Middle taken care of there. Why is middle of dark soul? I don't know. So all of this is taking care of all of that. Of all the concentrate problems. Leaving only concentrate processing, right? So let's cast our gaze over. Oh, good. Science picked back up. Thanks to the mice. Thanks to the mice. Next up, research something blue, right? Where was I doing? What was I doing? I was going for the Arquad thing. Like we're slowly making progress to this. And we're gonna research dingrits. That's gonna take a long time. It's way long before I'm gonna be researching this. But whatever. Have some goals, my friend. Anyway, I was pressing this button, and we get concentrate. Concentrate goes into the classifier, and we have a good one. And this is where we start getting nervous about space. And it makes sand. Oh, isn't that nice? It makes sand. Well, that could be recycled. Actually looks like I might need more than one of these, so it's good the red one is here. Fortunate, right? Alright, so classifier. Why aren't you showing? There we go. And now we go to high grade tin concentrate. And you are used in... Oh, this looks terrible. In a flot. Where are you, flot? So, right next door. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. So, it's tin, right? Yeah. You need a lot of it at least, so that's good. And you need pressurized air. I need pressure pumps. Pressure pump. How much air are you going to need? You're not going to be running 24/7. I'm just going to say 2 pumps sounds right. I'm just going to make that right here. Oh, okay. Anyway, we'll do it like this. I want you to make pressurized air, please. Oh, definitely all you need is one. So there you go. That's your thing. Hope you're happy. And these will come in from somewhere, like oleochemicals will come in from right there. That's nice. And kerosene will have to be brought up because I don't think I'm even making kerosene right now. I'll have to reconfigure one of the heavy crackers down here. No, wait, I am. I still am. Still making kerosene after all these years. But it's shut off. Oh, it's all shut off. Are we out of tin chromium? Now tell me, friends, why might we be out of tin chromium? Is it perhaps because tin is out? And do you not need tin chromium in order to process something to get tin? This is a very dangerous internal loop. This is a big problem. Like, ideally, I should be making tin chromium here on site preferentially to make sure that this will never lock up. But realistically, I'm not going to do that. I should also be wrapping up right now, but I'm not. I probably should. Lay out the rest of the buildings, I think, and then probably wrap. Yeah. Alright, so you make tin pulp stage 2, which goes into tin pulp stage 3 in a biofilm. So we need a caravanserai right here, and a filter. You. Tin pulp stage 3. Biofilm. Biofilm I got. And that makes stage 3 right there. And that goes into high-grade tin mix in a solid step. Where are you? Solid step. Yeah, using the red automated screeners 100% needed. I might yet go back and use red jig concentrators. Oh, it's a red solid step, and that's what my problem was. Right there, and I just assume that we're going to use the flotation cell now. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll move you over by 1. We will leave a via here. This is creosote of all things. Need to get it out of our way. We need a flot. Oh, just barely fits, right? It's not lined up. It's not even. That looks like trash. This is high grade. Well, wait a second. Make iron ore dust out of this? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, so hold on. Tin pulp stage 3. Alright, I got you all messed up. Alright, you go right there. You just kind of now kiss, right? Oh, it looks just weird. Why does it look like it says it wants it in? You see, it's 2 arrows pointing at each other. Is that just an optical illusion based on because of the overlap? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing it wrong. Optical illusion. Alright, so we make high-grade tin mix. Super happy about that. Now we take the high-grade tin mix and we make the high-grade tin. This is clearly a 100% necessary step. This wasn't put in just to induce misery. uh, and now you. Actually, we need 2 to 1 here. I'm just assuming this is not running 24/7. If it is, I'm kind of dicked. We need to get rid of the iron ore dust, which is another problem. Alright. Alright, you're annoying the hell out of me, Megadar. We have a via right here, so we're going to use it. Alright, so right here, we'll have the iron ore dust come out. Just like right here into there. Filters, iron ore dust. Thank you, please. Take it away. That leaves... Here, we're going to go through this again, unfortunately. There's room to move it up a little bit. We're going to do that. So the concentrate comes in somewhere. Concentrate comes in right here, I guess. So we move all this stuff up. Angry Ghost. Alright, so the concentrate comes over. Finally, we've hit this point. Concentrate, it's gonna suck if this is just, if there's specific machine bottlenecks in here, and this is no better throughput than before. Like if this centrifugal pan is actually the bottleneck and I just haven't been paying attention, and everything's gonna go through this, and there's a huge inflation step somewhere. I haven't been looking for that at all. Like maybe. Just don't think about it. Don't think evil into the world. Oh, and sand comes out on a loader. Isn't that nice? Very polite of it. So sand. Here no, we have to remember that sand comes in right here. No. Sand comes in right here, and we have buddy sand right here. How about we just take care of the buddy sand right now? And this stuff, of course, must be used with preference. So we're just going to say this is sand coming in. Like so. Like so. Sand will come in, and input priority from the right. Alright, good. Taking care of that. Important safety. So the purple cube goes in here. We've got all sorts of stuff we have to deal with. That's fine. Oh, we are not outputting our waste sulfuric acid. Have we even thought about our waste sulfuric acid? I have no idea how I'm going to deal with this. Probably like so. It's like, sure, it'll get hooked up later. Like so. You don't have your output hooked up. That was very, very untidy of me. So right there, and you get hooked up right there. So now you're into the filter be filtering, and this is not bad at all. This is a possible inflation step. I don't think so, because it takes so much. Alright, so that's fine. That's fine. And then this just outputs directly into here. That's how it should be. Alright, good. And then you make the dark purple cube, and the dark purple cube makes the shiny purple cube. And that brings us to the arc furnaces, where apparently we have just enough room. So, I do not know how to behave in this situation. Put down exactly what I had before, I guess. So we have caster, and then arc furnaces. But this is going to require a lot of material in, because you're still doing this. So we're still in struggle. We need graphite borax. Has to come in right here. That probably exists, right? And you, of course, are all efficiency modules. How long does it take you to do this job? 3 seconds? That's fast. Probably don't need 3 of these. But now we need the input. Yeah, we almost certainly do not need 3 of these, right? And you need how much of this? Just 1 per? So what you need... Here, let's gather them all on one side. No, let's put them right in the middle. And like so. I'm just going to say that is correct, right? Like that. One more. Alright, now... tin. Tin comes out like this. The actual point of this entire insane exercise has now been realized. So you are to make tin plate. Oh, you need sand casting. I had not counted on that. The good news is you just output tin on a loader. Okay. And then to there, right? And then out into the world once more. Only, there is a slight difference. Okay, fine. This shall be a historical leap. This stuff must be used first. Which is a little bit of a problem, because there is only one place to do that now. Right there. Input priority from the right. Alright, we maintain the semantic. Good. Are we able to pick up our stuff? Absolutely not. Alright, some of the stuff can get distributed. Like, a lot of this stuff can be distributed. Right there. Right there. Please take this away from me. Away from me. Away from me. And we'll deal with the rest in a bit. Alright, so... this also does not stop here. Ooh, kind of has to. Can I... yeah! Oh, that was one of the best changes that's hit this game. Being able to invert things like that. Yeah, that just felt great. And tin has to keep going. Oh, I've lost track of the tin line, right? So, what we need is now to find solder. Solder has a tin line. Tin line is now not useful. And it's right here, and it needs to be down here. So, okay. Tin line, right here. Oh, it's even purple like tin still. So right there. Ooh, can't do that. This. And then molten tin comes over. And now we're like that. Alright. Then we need hot air, of course. And that's easy enough to grab. Wish I wasn't using this line. We've intruded down onto the actual logistic belt. That is quite a problem. Okay. Right there. So, let us review what we have done. And this takes us all the way through to the final goal. So let's once again... okay, I'm going to review this all tomorrow. So there's no point in going through it again right now. It has been made to fit. That is the best thing I can say about this. And it will probably take me another solid hour at least to get this all turned on. All the side ingredients, all of the catalysts and such. That's going to take time to go gather. And I don't want to right now. I don't want to spend another hour doing this. I gotta just do something else. There can be too much Factorio, and I have about 2 hours in me every day. So hook this up. Okay. Great. Maybe. A disaster. Maybe. I have no idea how this is going to work when I finally get it together. What's this do? This is supposed to be graphite and borax. I can make that work. And then we have tin out. Oh, there's graphite and borax. I can just bring you down right now. Here, use all of this, in fact. There, do I have any yellows? I do. Here, I'll even make the entire belt yellow. Just so it doesn't feel like it's ever inadequate at any point. Alright, so good, good, good. Oh, except for that. That's not good. Yeah, I'm going to go over this all again tomorrow. And then obviously hook everything up properly, because right now it's just waiting to be plugged in. I probably should have done red jig concentrators, especially since I did red automated screeners. But it just barely fit. Once again, highlighting why the new factory is utterly required at this point. Alright, anyway, it's time to wrap up. Here, before I do that, let's just actually look. I want to actually see. Monolayer is not being made because of none of this stuff. We've made it through the backlog, and now we're done with, we need more purline. Now we need more benzene, actually. What? What is this? See, didn't we fix this problem? Like, even in theory? It's in the hydrocarbon stack, right here. Like, didn't we put in another benzene maker? You need BTX, you need tin chromium. So everything is ailing for lack of tin. In fact, the entire factory was probably having just sustained problems. And we've got no tetrachloride here because I cut it off, right? Yeah. Alright, well, we're going to have to turn that back on. Not now. The only other thing I'm tracking is this. Are we over 200? No, we haven't made a single one since I've been here because we're out of solder because we have no tin. It is to laugh. So, yeah. Hopefully this makes more. Hopefully this was worthwhile. Please be worthwhile, you know? Please, please be worthwhile. If I did all this and it's just like 10% more, or it's 10% more only if you have enough for more furnaces, that would make me very sad. Let's look at the other thing. Pure sand. Alright, it fell off a cliff there for a second. I can only hope that that is it being completely backed up. Yeah, at one point it was completely backed up. We can't even get enough in right now. Yeah, okay, good. So this problem has been put in the grave. There are numerous other problems, but this one is gone. Alright, let's talk about what happened. I think it's not really much of a point to take another shot right here because nothing's changed. I'm going to do it anyway. What did we do at the North Factory today? Nothing. I came up, I stole. I took items from boxes and I ran south with them. This was supposed to be used to build up this factory, but it's not. It's all in the South Factory. Okay, so what did I do in the South Factory today, which ate up all of my time, my love, and my attention? I went on a long rant discussing my determinations when it comes to Foundry Mark IIs and heat. And my determination was it is not worth it without very explicit preconditions being in place, and that the least valuable tier of them all is Mark II, because it hits at a time where the electricity component is most expensive and the coal component is most expensive. So it's just not worth. Backed off, put in another, put in more, one more unit of a Mark One, which is stunningly good, as what I've come to appreciate compared to the rest of them. So they are all single prodded. It is now just sitting useless because no tin chromium, because no tin, because I ripped apart tin today. The other thing I did was I relieved some pressure over at pure sand. I made sure that the sponge-based pure sand maker is running 24/7, and I made it so that the biomass incinerator right here wasn't getting clogged. We had throughput issues, and I solved them with stack inserters and red belts, as you do. So we are burning a lot more biomass, producing a lot more pure sand as a consequence, making it a lot more through another method. And so pure sand, not a problem. The problem is now travel time. And so I'm probably going to have to clone that dinosaur right there. But at this point, it's not a problem because we don't have purline. We don't have purline because we don't have benzene. We don't have benzene because we don't have tin chromium. We don't have tin chromium because I've ripped up tin. We were bottlenecked on tin in multiple ways. Tin chromium being one of them, solder being another one, just tin plates being another one, because I put in a huge tin void. So we needed more tin, so I just sat down and bashed out tier 3 tin right here. This mess, it got laid out. It's not fully laid out right now because I have to still hook in all of the exotic inputs and all of the waste outputs. And then watch it go and make sure that the rates are appropriate. But this is as far as I'm going to take it today, right? Next episode, obviously, first and most important thing, hook this up and make it live. Afterwards, walk away from this factory and wait for it to work and get us out of all the problems we're in and alleviate all the bottlenecks. I gotta take a look at cotton guts. Cotton guts are also a problem. I've been allowing Perogen to spoil into Sarcoris, and Sarcoris to spoil into chitin. Probably too much, and that's wasted a bunch of mice. And now the bottleneck is right here, so I have to deal with that. I don't think I have to put in more mice. I just think I have to handle myself a little better. Anyway, that's all I have today. Tomorrow, the suffering continues. So, bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.